Hey guys, so maybe instead of going to that new galaxy, we'll go right here, because, well, it's right here. You need 600, and we happen to have just that amount. Well, 37 more. It's kind of interesting that you can only feed these guys in intervals of 5, and I know why they did that, because they had to count by 5s to make it go faster, because if they didn't count by 5s, then feeding that guy 600 will take 5 times as long. This is another part, because some of the Hungry Moons later on will take a really, like a lot of star bits, and I'll never forget Nintendo Central saying, fat ass. Because like, it gets up into the thousands. Giant Eel Outbreak. Now this is technically the third one, I guess, but it's the second one, and this is the one where I feel they start to get a little easier. I guess this one can be kind of tricky. Now, unlike most of the, like, minor and, Hungry Moon Galaxy, this one's very wide open. But there's still only one mission here, and it's very straightforward. Ever since those big eels showed up, we haven't caught any fish. This is another big penguin. This one actually has a name. His name is Penguru. You can jump on his back. Or his head. Whichever floats your boat. Grandpa's getting old. I love that line. It's just like, well, no, giant gringos have been terrorizing the water lately. Yeah, now we gotta get actual eels. Gringos like those could gobble us all up in one bite. What minor galaxies usually do, as you'll notice, Sweet Sweet didn't really do this, but most of the other ones will take mechanics that you've seen in other galaxies that took up part of the level and make a whole level about that. So this is something that I didn't actually do in Beach Bowl because I didn't see it, but it definitely uses this by carrying shells. Now this mechanic was actually introduced in Mario 64, but the shells in Mario 64 sucked, I gotta admit. They did make you swim a little bit faster, and they ran out on their own. These shells don't run out on their own, and even better yet, you can throw them at enemies. And that's the only way to kill kill the eels. Now you might have also noticed red shells. Red shells make you swim even faster, and much like in Mario Kart, they're homing. So let's check it out. Now there are 3 eels in total, I believe, and you just have to kill them all to beat this mission. So, like I said, it's still straightforward. Just kill all the eels. Man, the toads must be somewhere here. Oh, shoot. I kind of wanted to show that you can open the treasure chest, so I just picked a bad one. The shell makes it easy to hop out of the water and get air and then come back in. But the bubbles are still the best thing. You also see this game introduces bullet bills underwater. I like how they use the same thing for the pirate ship. Yep, that hit it. This one comes back, so all we gotta do is stay on this guy's tail. This mission for me can either be really easy and, I don't think I've ever, died on this mission, but I've had trouble, being able to find and track the eels. For a challenge, you can try to do this mission without, homing shells, but there's actually a mission later on that I feel is more challenging, and it would be a much better challenge to do without a homing shell. I think one of those shells has a 1-up. Some of them probably have star bits, so let's see. Oh, it doesn't home in on the shells, or the chests. Okay, let's get our star. I didn't talk to all of the penguins. Yeah, I know. Oh. Alright, close enough. Okay, so if we unlock a new galaxy in the kitchen... Oh, never mind, we're starting here, so we'll see what we do. Might be a comet we can go see. We'll see. I actually don't really care about doing all the comets. I just, I don't know. Because late in the game, I guarantee you that the last, the last few stars you can do are all going to be comets, and since you can't do them 2 in a row, you're going to have to come out and talk to that guy and get him to get the comets back up. Oh, we have something else new here. No comets right now, though. Mr. Mario, check it out. I'm a mail toad, and I have a letter for you. Dear Mario, I'm in a faraway place, but I'm alright because you're coming to get me. Princess Peach included 5 1-up mushrooms in your letter. Would you like them now? I would. Now, I do want to actually go to the new galaxy in the kitchen for a couple of reasons. 1, I like it, and 2, it'll actually trigger something very important. Even though it's not a Bowser galaxy, it still triggers an important story item. And that will make more sense once we get there. Whoa! I love that weird effect. Yeah, it's the same effect as when you go into the crater. There's another one up right there. Keep that in mind. I love how, like, the kitchen has trophies in it. At least that's what it looks like. I've always thought those looked like trophies because, you know, the kitchen is the best dome ever. Well, if I had to pick my favorite dome, I don't know. I like the kitchen, but you see, later on, these are going to start getting, the domes are going to start getting 3 major galaxies and just 1 minor galaxy. Oh, actually, I actually thought this was going to be the one right there. So we'll do that one next time. But for now, we'll do this one, Bubble Breeze. And it's those domes I like the best, the one that have 3 major galaxies. Although, this one's pretty fun. Bubble Breeze Galaxy. You guys crash your ship again? Well, this time it's not hard to find the survivors. Oh god. Wow. The Toads died last time, but of course they come back to life now. Our glorious starship, the Starship, it crashed. Yeah, these missions really aren't that canon or continuity with each other. Ooh, the wind sure is strong here, eh? Don't you think it'd be awesome if you could ride that wind? I want to do something. Oh, come on, please let me do that. Oh. Well, it serves me right, but still, come on. You'll also see that it plays the same music as Battle Rock. This music gets reused a few times. I don't want to fall in. Ow, I think I broke my bubble bone. Hey, before we ride any bubbles, you're truly Fillboard. Okay, now we got Fillboard. We had Billboard. So first we had Gilboard, then Billboard. So yes, the bubble is another Wii Remote kind of mechanic, although all you do is just point at the screen and then use what looks like a microphone, although I guess it's supposed to be a fan if you see it from overhead, and blow bubbles. The thing that sucks is that you can't, like, I really hate saying anything sucks about this game, even if it's just minor, even if it's just, okay, when I say something sucks, I mean it in a challenging sense, like, okay, like, I'm not saying that it was a poor game design choice, because it makes it more difficult, and if you could do it, then it would make it too easy. What I was about to say is that it sucks that you can't shoot these with your star bits, but that would make the mission easier. Because for a game like this, like, after I say how amazing it is, and how I have little to no problems with it, I hate, like, saying that, I really do. I don't know. Well, hopefully you'll forgive me for that, and, I mean, I don't know, no one likes a, what's the word for it? A fanboy, you know? But I honestly don't believe that was a poor game design choice. I mean, that would have made it too easy. So yeah, I'm not going to say, no, it's a great idea that they don't start you with all the one-ups or anything like that. Or okay. There is a shortcut you can do there about like triple jump. I've never really been able to do it though. I'm going to try it. If I get it here, it'll be the first time I've ever been able to do it, but it's like an invisible wall. So instead I showed you what happened if you fall in the purple goop. I would have never done that if there wasn't a checkpoint right here. And look how many lives I have. I think maybe you're supposed to get hit by that one. This isn't hard, though. So now, instead of getting star chips, we're just trying to make it through to the end. So yeah, this isn't like the thing on Wii Fit where, oh man, I mean, that's another thing I haven't beaten until a long time. So even places of the level that you can't go to still have a function. Oh no, what? Well, okay, sometimes if you do that. Also, you know, maybe I accidentally pressed the Z button when I set my nunchuck down when I was just putting it in. Because if you press Z, that's how you get out of the bubble. And I'm glad they made you press Z instead of simply shaking the Wii remote. That was actually a great game design choice right there. And, of course, there are several. Okay, yeah, anyway, I love that they do that because, you know, it would be really easy to accidentally shake the Wii remote. Especially when you're going around and collecting star bits. Although, something that the Super Mario Galaxy series has been really good at is like... It's because it's because of the way it works. Okay, I've gotten that star bit thing enough times. I won't do it again. It, like, somehow, I don't know how it does this. It's like, you know, Nintendo made the technology of the Wii, and it's like, it knows when you're moving around really fast to pick up a lot of star bits and when you want to do a spin attack. It recognizes the difference. And that is pretty good. So, like, the controls in this game are just downright perfect. I mean, because let's be honest, if you don't like the controls for either this level or the ball one, you know, you don't really dislike the controls. You just dislike the challenge, or at least, like, or if you do hate, or even if you do hate the controls, you can just admit that it's not your style and that they're not broken at all. Okay. Oh man, I almost missed that one. So you gotta get out of the bubble temporarily, but they give you another one here. East, path for experts only. South, shortcut. I think you can just get a lot of coins there. It's weird, usually the shortcut is the path for experts only, but, well, they did it differently here. Well, let's just make it to the end. Even though I do like to show everything usually. Oh well. Yep. So now, see, that's where we started. Look at the sky. Okay. And that is our 20th star. Alright, so now we get to go to the new major galaxy. It is... Ooh, the Ghostly Galaxy. This galaxy is awesome. I love it. Luigi and the Haunted Mansion. So yes, heard the Toads got lost with Luigi, but Luigi ended up somewhere else. And of course, now he's trapped in the Haunted Mansion and Mario has to save him. Now this Haunted Mansion is huge, but, well, this is one of the galaxies that follows more of the linear path. But it's cool because it's like, you know, it takes you through this path, and like you never know. It takes you through a different path each time, and you never really know where you're going to end up in this Haunted Mansion. Like when you use the launch stars and all that. You never know where you'll end up. It has a good amount of both indoor, outdoors, and secret areas. Okay. That's not good. Let's just... There actually was a secret back here. I wanted to get it. Yes, right there, the rainbow star. Looks like I need it. Yeah, the pumpkin head Goombas, or I don't know if that's their actual name, but that's what I call them. The Chomp is like, why run into this star person too much? So now are we ready to enter the haunted house? So, in Super Mario 64, you could just punch Boos. Well, in this game, they regained their immunity they had in, well, Super Mario Bros. 3. This is also when they, around now, when they stopped calling them Boo Buddies. Yeah, I remember they used to call them Boo Buddies. No, in Super Mario Bros. 3, they were Boo Diddlies. Okay, so, we did that. But there's still these Bowser statues that look very suspicious. It almost looks like there's something behind there. Well, that's not for now, I guess. Get something up here. Let's just explore every bit of this haunted house. These haunted houses are awesome. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, you can spin, put out the candles, and you might get a coin or a starbit. So anyway, we want to get the key, and well, that boo was actually the one that had the key, the one that came out of there, so that boo was kind of just our introduction of how to do things. C is the key. I'm sorry, I'm taking like the longest way possible to do this. Okay, come on. Oh, I forgot there was a toad in there. What do you have to say? Case in point. The ghosts hate the light. Yeah. So you can kind of dance with them a little bit. Ah, come on. Come on over here, boo. Jeez, this guy's being kind of annoying. There we go. Took a hit, but also kill him. Alright, we got through that part that I usually do much easier. Get the candles out, and let's go to the next room. And whoa! It's a haunted version of this room you see in pipes all the time. And we got 5 star chips that are possessed. Ooh. I mean, Goombas will kind of wear anything this game. Like we already saw them with the helmets, but these guys are easier than the helmet ones. Not that any type of Goomba is really that hard. Now there is a little secret in this room that, you see this looks like it can be broken, and it can. And you go to the library, and in the library, you can get a bunch of coins. It's fun to just use like a swing star. Just keep shaking the Wii remote and see what happens. Oh, I probably had to go over here. Anyway, let's go back. Whoa. I think you have to be really high before you can take fall damage in this game. Like, even like as high as we were in Beach Ball wouldn't have been good enough. So let's do a floor kick. And look for that last one. No! No! Yes, that can happen, and it sucks, but what you gonna do? Ah! Okay, you probably get all the star chips before you do that, unlike what I did. Okay. So, out of the window we go. Get star bits from the planets. There are a lot of planets in this game. Really tiny planets. You can't go on, but well, you can get star bits from. Help! Oh no, Luigi's in trouble. Okay, so here's a trick that you do. You press Z to let go, and then pull yourself back up. And that's how you're supposed to do that. Probably some toad that told you that. It looks like you could do something here. Although we do see a planet that will go later. It's one mission that will take us like all around the outer parts of this haunted mansion. But for now, we're exploring the inside. And, well, we're coming up on something that is very exciting. This is written in Booish. Oh yeah, that's right. You transformed into Boo Mario. So I guess this is the 5 of this game. Okay, so the Boo Mario lets you float up in the air for as long as you want, unlike B Mario where you had a time limit, and you can shake to become invisible. Overall, you have less abilities than B Mario, but I like this one a little bit better. I've always liked this one. But here's the thing about it that I don't like. It's barely used. If you played Super Mario Galaxy 2, you know my thoughts about how this thing is only used in one mission in the whole game. And in this one, it's used for more than one mission, but it's not used for that many. And in fact, I'll just tell you right now, this Boo mission is only used for 3 missions in the entire game. In this one, we're like almost where we need to be. And the other 2, first of all, one of them you don't even need it. So, it's like, I don't know. I almost feel like you want to use it more. A ghost! Eek! Oh, I forgot it did that. Because it's light out here or whatever. I wanted to know what would happen if you went out there. I don't care though, because you'll probably spend, I'm not even joking about this, but you'll probably spend less than 5 total minutes as a Boo in this game. Like, there's a such thing as rare power-ups, but this is just like... You probably spend more time with it in Galaxy 2, just because of how long that level is. Well, at least you get to go around in 3 dimensions in this one. So yeah, if you go in the light, do that. Now you do want to go in this light, since Luigi will not talk to a ghost. So, well, I do like the Boo power-up. That's just one thing that's just like, I just wish it was used more, because I do like it. Bro, you finally came. I got lost with the Toads. It was terrible. Why aren't you with the Toads? Okay. Let's go home. Well, can't do that now. You gotta save Princess Peach first. So in the next episode, we'll see what Rosalina has to say about Luigi.